So, you've probably heard the term digital marketing thrown around a ton, right? But what does it actually mean for you or for a business? Today, we're going to cut through all the jargon and show you exactly how it works. And honestly, why it's probably the most important skill to have if you're trying to make an impact online. Okay, let's get into it. To really get what digital marketing is all about, you just need to answer one simple question. Where are your customers right this very second? Yep, you guessed it, they're online. They're on their phones, on their laptops, they're scrolling through feeds, they are searching for answers, and they're definitely shopping. This is the new town square, the new main street, and it's exactly where you need to be. Okay, so that's where everybody is, but that creates a massive challenge, right? How in the world do you get noticed when there's so much digital noise? How do you connect with the right people in this gigantic online universe? That is the modern marketing challenge. And that's where digital marketing comes in. When you strip it all down, it's really just about using all those digital channels, websites, social media, email, to promote something. And more importantly, to connect with actual people. It's about meeting them right where they're already hanging out. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Think about old school marketing, like a billboard or a TV commercial. That was basically a one-way street. You were just shouting your message to a huge, broad audience and hoping for the best. Digital marketing, it's a two-way conversation. It's interactive, you can get super specific with who you target, and this is the real game changer, you can measure pretty much everything. And man, this world changes fast. I mean, think about it. In the early 2000s, just having a website was a big deal. Then, boom, social media and content creation took over. And now, it's all about using AI and data to make everything incredibly personal. The name of the game is just trying to keep up. So how on earth do you navigate all this? Well, you need the right tools for the job. So let's open up the digital marketing toolkit and take a look at the essentials you absolutely need to reach the people you're trying to reach. First up, the big one, SEO, search engine optimization. The best way to think about it is this. If Google is like a giant library, SEO is how you make your website the book that the librarian recommends first. It's all about showing up at the top of the list, so you get that amazing, free, organic traffic. Next up is content marketing. Now, this is a huge mindset shift. This is not about a sales pitch. It's about being so genuinely helpful or interesting that you earn people's attention. You're creating blog posts, videos, or guides that solve their problems. You build that trust so when they are ready to buy, you're the first person they think of. And then, of course, you've got social media marketing. This is your chance to actually join the conversation. It's where you build a community and show the real human side of your brand. It's way less about the hard sell and way more about building that awareness and just engaging with people. Okay, this one might sound a little old school, but trust me, email marketing is your secret weapon. This is your direct line to your audience. It's perfect for following up with people who've shown some interest and for building those really strong long-term customer relationships away from the chaos of a social media feed. And last in our main toolkit, we've got PPC, or pay-per-click. Think of it this way. If SEO is the scenic route, PPC is the express lane. You pay to put your ads right at the top of the page. But here's the beautiful part. You only pay when someone is actually interested enough to click on it. It's a super powerful way to get in front of people fast. Okay, so we've got our toolbox. Awesome. But just having a bunch of tools doesn't mean you can build a house, right? You need a blueprint. And that brings us to the customer journey. This is the master plan for turning a total stranger into your biggest fan. This funnel you see here shows you the exact path. First, you just have to make them aware you even exist. Then, you grab their interest, maybe with some great content. Next comes consideration, where they're weighing their options and you're showing them why you're the best choice. Intent is that awesome moment when they're about to buy. Conversion? That's the sale. But listen, it doesn't stop there. Loyalty is the ultimate goal, getting them to come back again and again. But here's the million-dollar question. How do you know if any of this stuff is actually working? Well, that leads us to the biggest superpower of digital marketing. You can measure just about everything. Let's talk about using data to see what's really going on. Before we get into the nitty-gritty numbers, let's just pause and appreciate what a game changer this is. A billboard hits everyone who drives by, but with digital, you can target the exact person you want to reach, anywhere in the world, and often for way less money. And the results are huge. Better engagement, higher conversion rates, and much stronger brand loyalty. So, when we talk about measuring things, it can sound super intimidating with all the acronyms and jargon, but it's not. This scorecard breaks it down into simple questions. Website traffic just asks, how many people are stopping by? Conversion rate asks, are they actually doing the thing I want them to do? And the big one, return on investment, answers the most important question of all. Is this actually making us money? All right, this all sounds great in theory, but where do you actually start? Let's switch from the what and the why to the how. Let's walk through the very first steps you can take to get your own journey started. But first, a quick reality check. It's not always a walk in the park. You've got to stay on your toes to keep up with trends, you absolutely have to respect data privacy, and you have to be ready to adapt when a platform suddenly changes its rules. Plus, there's a lot of content out there. Just being aware of these hurdles is half the battle. So here it is, your 5-step game plan. 1. Figure out what you're trying to achieve. 2. Know exactly who you're talking to. 3. Pick your channels, and remember, you don't have to be everywhere at once. 4. Create that valuable, engaging content. And 5, the most important step, analyze what's working and what isn't, and then optimize. It's not a set it and forget it thing. It's a constant cycle of learning and improving. So let's wrap it up with this one thought. Right now, as we speak, people are online talking about, well, everything. Digital marketing isn't about shouting at them or interrupting their conversations. It's about earning the right to join in. So the only real question is, are you ready?